Okay, hi, my name's Aviela Krykos, and I'm here in St Pancras' old church with Rachel Sermanni. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Cool. First of all, I'd like to ask you about your surname. It's not Scottish, really, is it?
No, it's from Barga in Italy,
Okay.
which is just a wee in Tuscany, wee town, and it's my ancestors came over when my grandpa was young and started up a chip shop, like most. It was either ice cream or chips for the Italians coming over, and but we sold that, I think, when my grandpa got a bit older. So sadly, there's no more chips in our family, well, chip businesses. But yeah, and actually, Barga is. I suppose there must have been a population of people coming over, immigrating at that time, because the same place, which is a very small place, is I think shared with like Paolo Nutini and Nicola Benedetti. Both of them came from that place as well, which is like my claim to fame.
Cool.
Thanks to my ancestors.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Cool. Staying like with where you're from and everything, you sort of did a lot with Celtic Connections, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, this year actually is going to be the busiest for me and Celtic Connections. Last year and the year previous, I'd entered a competition which is like Celtic Connections. I'm not sure if you know, but is a thing that sort of takes up all of January in Glasgow, and there's gigs everywhere. Really big, fancy gigs. A lot of traditional music and. But a whole number of different things, and I'm playing quite a few gigs this year. Last year I just played a sort of competition thing, which we were winners of. Well, part winners of. It's a huge competition, so there's a couple winners. And but this year I was given a chance to do a concert which is bigger than anything that you can get after winning that competition. It was one of the organisers, Donald Shaw, gave me the option to be a new voice, which is like 3 people are chosen each year, and usually it's traditional musicians, and it's sort of a commissioned gig. So and it's your first. Well, it's my first ever proper concert. People have to pay a reasonable amount of money, and I've got to put on a good show. So I got a choir involved for a sort of instrumental piece that I am doing, which I'm excited about, because you might as well stretch it if you're given that opportunity. So I'm going to try and
grab everything.
Yeah. Take as much as I run with it. And otherwise it's going to just be my own song. So I'm excited about that. And there's so many other gigs during Celtic Connections that I'm going to do. It's going to be fun.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's a proper party.
Cool. So you've been doing things with Community for a little while as well.
Yep.
How did you get involved with Community?
That was a magic moment. That was not last year, but the year previous. There's a festival, very tiny festival, right up in the north of Scotland on the west coast, right up on the side of the beach, just one tent, and Mumford played it just before they sort of exploded, my friend and I went and found them afterwards, because like this town, Ullapool, it's called Loopaloo, the festival, but Ullapool is a very small place, and they'd said what pub they were going to, so we sort of hunted them down and asked if they wanted to play a little bit with us. So we went down to a beach and just jammed for like hours on, well, it felt like hours, who knows how long it was really, a couple minutes, and then on the beach. It was just dark and we were on the beach and it was really magic, it was lovely. And after that, Ben invited me down to like record. It was like, I don't know, it was the first ever time that I was like, whoa, these things happen, like, you know.
Surreal,
yeah, and that was my first ever time down to London, well, on my own. Been there with the school, but it was quite a different experience this time. I was introduced to amazing people, and recorded My Friend Fire, which is a song of mine, with Ben, and yeah, it just went really well. And I don't know, being dropped into that sort of community, because London is a place that people sort of always want to, well, especially up north, it's hard to penetrate a lot of the time, unless you've got great contacts and stuff. And I just had like these guys from a wee jam that we'd had on a beach, so it was just absolute wonderful luck and fate and things that just can't really be helped, I suppose. And yeah, so since then they've asked me back. So yeah, and it's like proper a huge honour to be playing like tonight. I don't want to sound like all sucky uppy, but I really like Marcus Foster.
Yeah, definitely.
I listen to him a lot, and all the other guys who, like, there's a few future gigs in London, the next big thing in February, and then we're going out to the South by Southwest and stuff, and that's with them guys.
That's a bit crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you ever been to?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun. There's going to be barbecue food there, apparently, and very good music. Wonderful combination.
Yeah. Communion's really good. It's like well, the name says it all, it's like a community, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, are they like an extra family to you, kind of thing, in a weird way?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a wonderful family up north as well, like in Glasgow, and it's like a proper privilege to have a family in both. And I hope to become more acquainted with the guys down here as well, because obviously, being not that far away, but being quite far away, the focus can't be down here just now. And thankfully, it's starting to get more that is spreading out a little bit. They're the friendliest people. You can't help feeling a bit of a sister or a brother to the whole sort of thing. And everything's very natural and organic, and I'm all for that.
Cool.
So, yes.
So what's, like, other than what we've already spoke about, what other kind of highlights did you have last year?
Well, there were a lot. I supported the band Stornoway. I don't know if
Okay,
you've
yeah, I've heard of them,
them. And they're another favourite band of mine. I really like them, and they were my first ever tour that I did, and we did it all around the Highlands, some beautiful venues up there, like truly, like on the islands, just off the beaten track, like 60 people managing to fit into these tiny little acoustic rooms, and just really magic. And I'm so happy for them that they're doing well, and so that was a proper highlight, just getting to meet them and play with them. Also just getting my band together up north, like who knows how long I'll have them for, because they're all so talented and they're studying just now, but when they might have other things to do, but I'm hoping to sort of hold on to them and have fun with them, because not only are they my band, but like most of them, well, there's like 2 fiddles and a piano, and we're all girls, so we're all actually, I was friends with them, and we started off as just musicians, like they offered their services, but it's become very much a sort of sisterhood, which is nice. And we got Boy Martin and Joe on drums and bass, and they're obviously they're part of the sisterhood as well. But
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that they were highlights. There's been so many good gigs. Green Man Festival down in Wales was magic. Had fun. Got so wet, very cold, but that was a big highlight. That was lovely.
Cool. And what kind of things are you looking forward to this year?
Well, South by Southwest I think is a huge thing. I wasn't able to sleep for like ages, like a couple months ago when I first got told about it. I've managed to calm myself down a little bit. That, and I think the travelling, I mean, like I've had about 3 weeks off just for Christmas and New Year and stuff like that, and I've had the time to be ill and all that, and so hopefully the rest of the year, I'm not saying it won't be without its mistakes and things and bumps along the road, but I'm really just excited to just experience the mistakes and the bumps anyway, and
they're good things to learn from, aren't they?
Totally. And I think I need to do some bumps actually, because things always go very nicely for me. They go at a nice pace. I think one of the reasons for it is just that we've all been quite patient with it. I only got management just like a few months ago, and yeah, just not taking time. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Just come in. You can introduce yourself and
play with the lights. I'm sorry.
So we're nearly
hide like
finished.
this. Disembodied hand.
Yeah, what was I saying? I gotta be normal. Yeah, bumps, mistakes. Well excited.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you as well. I told you earlier that I'd been speaking to
Oh yeah.
Benjamin Lovett.
Yeah.
And he's tipped you as one of the people who he really wants to see good things happen for
Very nice.
this year. And I wonder sort of what you think about that.
I think that's very kind of him to say that, and I know that there's so obviously he's been very supportive, so I'm really excited because I know that with that support that's helpful, and it is nice actually because even up north the support has got a little bit like they actually come to gigs and stuff, like it's not like, oh you're doing great, well done, it's like we're gonna come to the gig, and I'm like, wow, yes. Triumph. So like that's kind of nice just to have that support, and I'm very much, I suppose, hugely grateful to Ben because it was thanks to him that I came down in the first place. So really, yeah, thanks Ben.
The other questions are more sort of random questions.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is, if you were stuck on a desert island and you could only bring 3 things and you're not allowed to say food or water.
What? So I'm
would
gonna
you
die. So I better enjoy my life until I die, basically. Okay, well, you can't have like friends.
Yeah, you can have friends and stuff.
I suppose that would kill them as well. That would be fair. Can they have food? I wouldn't want them to see me. Okay.
Hypothetically
Never mind.
speaking,
Yeah,
there's
right,
already
okay.
food and drink there.
Oh right. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna die.
No.
Well, I quite like to be alone at the same time. So like, I'd like to have maybe a portal that could teleport my friends there every now and then. I wouldn't get in it or anything. I'd stay on the desert island, but it'd be nice to have some friends every now and then. Ring the teleport bell and come in. So I'd like a teleport thing. How many?
3 things.
3. Maybe lots of a room of musical instruments, like loads of weird ones. Just so like, because it's always nice, especially when you're alone, just to tinker. And we may be recording thing in this room, so basically a recording studio.
Okay.
and a dog.
Okay. What kind of a dog?
Oh,
Just to be awkward.
and I suppose that we'll have all the space to walk him and stuff, and I won't have to worry about hairs or anything, so I'll probably get a really big one. Okay. St. Bernard, is that a dog?
Yeah. That's the ones with the big barrels.
Huge bears.
Yeah.
I'd like a huge bear, but obviously if it's a desert island it's going to be very hot, so maybe like a Great Dane or something that's not going to get too hot in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And the last question is, if you could work with any musicians, dead or alive, who would you choose to form a band with if you could pick 4 members?
4 members. Do you know what? I am so terrible with knowing people. I hope my ignorance to music doesn't shine through when I say no. Okay. I would love to have heard the likes of Eva Cassidy singing. Obviously, if she were in the band, I would happily be the backing singer. So, Eva Cassidy. String-wise. Oh dear. 4 members, right? Okay. So Eva, we're on first name terms. It'd be cool to have a really big guitarist. Maybe like Rodrigo and Gabriela. Do they count as one?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll let you off on that one. Yeah, go on.
So we got some sort of Spanish stuff going on. Maybe like one of I can't remember his name, but there's an amazing old-fashioned jazz violinist, fiddle guy. Can't remember his name, so he can't be in the band, I suppose, but he's dead as well.
Well, we can have Fiddle Man. You can just
Okay,
call
Fiddle Man, some great fiddling, and this is going to be a really weird band. That's
you can split the Spanish.
oh yeah, right, okay, yeah, split them up.
Okay.
There's our band.
That's cool. Awesome.
Sorry about that.
That's alright. That's cool. It's been really good talking to you.
Thanks.
So thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And good luck with tonight.
Thanks. You calmed me down actually. Thanks very much.
That's
yeah.
Cool. Thank you.